Good morning, good people.
Right on. We're live. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Black Tech Futures Media Weekly Chat. We're on episode 8, people, and we keep moving along.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, this morning, Jamil, definitely want to let the folks know that we have some exciting news coming your way. I've said it before and written about it before, but I really do want to make sure you understand that, Black Tech Futures Media, this is a startup. We are a startup company, and we are located in the Hartford, Connecticut area. And not only that, but we also have funding. We've got some pre-seed funding, and we're going to be launching some amazing projects, art experiences this summer. And as well, it's so hard to hold my excitement because there's just so much awesomeness going on. Um, talk about it, Jamil. Talk about
Oh
it, man.
man, the conversations that we are always having that led up to this is just like it just verifies our vision, our goals,
Yeah.
and now to finally just put it out there for the public to at least hear about it. We can't wait till we start really building this up because right now, like Ira said, we're in our pre-seed stages, but
Yeah.
we confirmed that our plan works. Other people say, "Oh, this is a good idea. We like it. Let's give you some money." So we're super excited that other people see the vision too,
Yeah.
and we're just now building up everything and putting all the pieces together. We know exactly what the end result's going to look like, but now it's all about reverse engineering all that to make sure that we have all the proper people in place, the systems in place, because it needs to run the right way, right? We are trying to connect artists to creative to economic opportunities.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for, and it's a lot. Those are a lot of moving parts, right? We're up against these bigger firms that already lock in these types of contracts with the people who got these big marketing budgets, all
Exactly.
these types of money that goes to them already. But we're trying to get there just to get that little slice. We're trying to get up in there and like, yo, like we want something too because we know that you guys are gonna like this, and we're confident.
We're happy to be launching NFT drops this summer, and as far as the fall is concerned as well. We have a huge define and reveal campaign, production and campaign that we're going to be doing this summer. And I would like to just make the announcement really quickly that it all starts at 75 Sterling Street in Hartford, Connecticut. This is where we're going to be every week at the Black Art Heals Art Bazaars. These are actually sponsored by and hosted by Camorra's Cultural Corner. And just to make sure you are aware, this summer, starting this weekend, we're doing a big cleanup of the property, and we invite you all to come out and check it out. We're looking for volunteers to come through and help to do a cleanup so we can get ready. Camorra's Cultural Corner is installing a labyrinth and doing some both actually at 75 Sterling Street. And I hope I can announce this. I believe few people might know, and also at Heaven Skate Park. So that's going to be really fun and awesome. Um, and so we're going to be out there. We're going to be helping out. And as well, every weekend, we will be there sharing Black art, sharing our love of art. These are artists from all over the state who come, and we had a really great time doing this last year. Uh, just being out there with the people, socially distanced and safe, of course, yet having a place where we could come together collectively and also um, share the energy of being around other people who are positive and who simply wanted to be able to come together safely and in love and enjoy ourselves and each other outside. It was very important during COVID. So many people have been separated during COVID. So many people, including myself, have lost family members due to COVID. And it's just been, it's been one of those situations where we need to be able to come together um, and share joy,
Yeah.
um, which leads me to the verdict yesterday in the Chauvin, Derek Chauvin trial. Um, Good news, he was convicted on all counts. Beautiful news. Yet, unfortunately, a piece of justice is not justice, people. So we do need to keep pushing for accountability, and we need to keep pushing for healing and loving each other somehow. I don't know how this happens, how this works. I know, Jamil, we've talked about how powerful art is, um,
All the time.
how necessary creators are to creating an experience that uplifts us. Um, I do want to say her name, Ma'Khia Bryant, who was murdered um, yesterday, right before the Chauvin um, verdict was announced. Like, again, man, it makes no sense.
By police. By police.
By police, yes. Let's also be very clear. And a young man who works with here in Hartford with the DCF posted how important it is to understand that she was also in state care, and how important it is to understand that children who are in foster care or state care find themselves in these situations, and yet social workers, mental health workers, people who are trained to help in these situations can come and help without people dying, without people having to be, without this having to happen. And that's what we want. We want fairness and justice, right? We want what's right. We don't want better rights. We don't want more rights. We want the same. Treat us the same as you would treat people who are in these situations, who are not Black, who are not people of color, who are not Latino, who are not trans. Please,
Right.
right?
Right. Absolutely agree. 100% agree. And this is where, and this is why these two worlds are important. This world of NFTs and cryptocurrency, it gives more people power, right? We've been through these systems where we're always being judged and we're not given opportunities simply because of what we look like, not even knowing our competence level, not even knowing our character, none of that, just being judged just how we look, right? Whereas in cryptocurrency, and this is kind of like me leading into just the craziness that happened with Dogecoin over the week, where it just found a huge surge. People came off, and it's holding kind of strong. Of course, it's
Yeah,
dipping here and there to the point where yesterday was by the people, it was declared to be Doge Day, and this gives people power, right? Because there's no centralized authority picking and choosing who's going to get what, why
right.
should they get it. No, this is, if you have it, you have it, and
Yeah,
no one can do anything about it. And that's the power of cryptocurrency. It's
right.
you get to have control. You get to have control. um
Let me say something real quick about that too. I was in a clubhouse room, of course, and I was listening to this gentleman describe why DeFi, decentralized finance, why heavy investment from just the common person, like all of these concepts are so huge right now. And he was talking about the banking systems, and we're talking about the software, right? That at this point, we're talking about software that runs our financial systems being 30, 40 years old, and the software engineers are actually retooling, upgrading, modernizing this software to reflect, right, the ability of the people to access finance So the systems quite literally are being retooled in a way that takes the power out of the hands of the few. We're talking about governance. We're talking about being able to get loans. We're talking about being able to be approved for whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. But the bottom line is the ability to have a system software that is now accessible by any and everyone, and allowing the technology to run these financial systems as opposed
Right.
to a
People.
few people, right?
That.
Um,
Yeah. Yep.
yeah,
Yeah. So why don't we talk about what's going on? Because of course, this NFT ball, this world is just rolling.
yeah, it
Just
is.
to start off, the reports came out a couple days ago. Q1 for this NFT explosion, $2 billion,
Mhm.
$2 billion
Yeah,
total. Top Shot coming in strong. Of course, we got the Beeple, and of course, just millions of dollars were already made on Top Shot. Without even the Beeple, I don't have the article in front of me, but I know that when they were talking towards the end of Q1, how
yeah,
another surge of NFT sales came up, but this wasn't included, the including the $69 million Beeple sale. This
gotcha.
this was just all other sales.
Mhm.
So this guys, like every week we get on here, there's just more and more stuff. Nothing is slowing down. This is going to
Yeah,
be a part of our world.
I was
Uh,
going to say to add to that, in that not only are we're talking now billions of dollars in just the first quarter, but also the fact that uh, these NFTs. I think I'm sorry, but I actually lost my train of thought with that. And I think it's going to come back to me. But needless to say, booming,
yeah,
right?
yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that there are more collectors actually than creators,
So
and
yeah, so
so
I read
that's
that
the great. That's whew, that's
almost
awesome.
twice as many buyers than there are collectors. And of course there could be many factors as to why. Maybe a lot of creators haven't just gotten
Creators.
there yet, and collectors are just they're fascinated about this. Of course people want to talk about this is a bubble, this is a bubble, but it's only a bubble because there are the creators that are just putting out a lot of projects that just that people are buying, that aren't
Yeah,
like it's not it'll subside and flatten out to where a lot of great art is coming in, and where collectors are
right,
really see the value in it, because that's what it really boils down to. It's the artist who has their own community building great art with
right.
purpose, and
Quality art. Yeah,
right.
yeah,
And not to trash on all the other artists that are just putting it out there and seeing what sticks, because you're supposed to do that, right? You're
sure,
supposed to do that, but in order for something to have a standard, you have to have something to judge it against by, and that's just what art is. And of course art is subjective, but for the people to say, hey, this is top tier, this is
Mhm.
that's up for the people to decide, and that's just how it works. We have a lot of artists still dropping a lot of NFTs.
Mhm.
We have Currency, who just dropped yesterday an EP as an NFT, so that's exciting. Definitely
Yeah.
want to check that out. A lot of people,
Got
ASAP Rocky,
Acoin. Yeah, I
A,
was gonna say
oh yeah,
Acoin just last Wednesday dropped an NFT, made it a whole experience. And there's a particular coin that this particular NFT works with called Theta Fuel. It's a cryptocurrency, and the cool thing about it is you can earn Theta Fuel while watching streams, and automatically share your bandwidth so other folks can be able to access those streams as well. So that's cool from Acoin. Um, what else, man?
besides
Oh,
the
the
artists
net.
and stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Netflix thing. This was kind of interesting. So there's a docu-series that examines the incredible and unsolved theft of 13 masterpieces, right? Including Rembrandt, Vermeer, Manet, and Degas, that appeared or that disappeared from the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum in Boston in March of 1990. I actually vaguely remember this happening, but I remember the news about it. But this series was somehow the works those actual works have been interpreted by 13 crypto artists who have reinvented them in a crypto key. And again, this is Netflix, 13 artists, a big news story back in 1990. And this is kind of what we're trying to get at, the purposeful nature of some of these projects, NFT projects, and how impactful that they can be, is
right,
so incredible.
right,
And that's just one bit of news and
right. Because
one
that's what we're
creative way people are using
right.
NFTs.
And I was just to your point, I was going to add to that because that's kind of what's going on with this right now too, right? It's not just simply dropping an NFT because just dropping NFT, it's just online. Who's going to know about it? To make it
Yeah,
an experiential mission, like that's what makes the NFT so cool, right?
right.
Perfect example, Jake Paul's NFT drop. He's really using it as a marketing piece. If you notice it, of course, he's dropping NFTs because it's hot. So
Yeah,
people, so what my point is that a lot of people are understanding like how much of a cultural phenomenon the world of NFTs are. So they're
right.
implementing it as a part of their, an extension of their marketing plan, right?
Yeah.
So that's what Jake Paul did. He
So
did
yes, talk about Jake Paul because I found this to be so freaking awesome.
right,
He trained for a fight, a boxing match.
right.
For how long was he training? Like, I know at least 3, 4, 5, 6 months. I don't know.
I mean, so he's
He
been
was training
he
for a while.
just started fighting professionally. This is only his third fight. So
Yeah,
but so he's been taking this very serious to the point where he's really using NFTs as a marketing push. The NFT collection is called Future of Boxing. He has a big
yeah,
hand in this. And if you guys have been following, this crazy like this crazy like world of like this future of boxing that Jake Paul is like kind of creating, I'm not gonna lie, it's entertaining. It's entertaining, and him throwing in NFTs and really just blending those worlds. He did a pre-fight launch, and then he did a
right,
post-fight launch. So
right.
just to show you how connected they're really trying to bring NFTs into the digital world and physical world, right? Slim Jim is another one.
Mm,
They're
yeah,
doing an NFT drop that's connected with Dogecoin. So in honor of Doge Day, which was
for charity
yesterday,
too. Yeah,
and they're doing it for charity, and they're doing an NFT drop. It's really cool what these companies and these big influencers are doing. Even artists, right? Artists are using this as an extension. Currency using this as an extension. Actually, I'd like to announce that I'm working with an artist who just opened up his account, and will be dropping an NFT collection very soon.
yeah.
So I can't wait to be a part of that. Really excited. He's a great artist, but he understands the concept of using this as a tool for marketing to just expand his world. And it just so happens that he's a great artist, right? Like rappers are artists. They're not just lyrically inclined, but they have other pieces to them that they can offer. And NFT is a big world to offer
Mhm.
multiple sides of you.
Absolutely. And you know what? And you keep talking about this little simple funny thing called Dogecoin. Um, this weekend, people lost their minds. It was so crazy. So apparently, almost everybody is investing in Doge.
Day
Um,
by day, yeah, like
every day. And then
yeah.
there's some people who are investing more and more into Doge, because we're watching the numbers go up. And so this is actually how Bitcoin, um, this is, so it's sort of like we're seeing Bitcoin all over, again, just the process of volatility,
Yeah.
as well as, we're not here, just so you know, quick disclaimer, we are not offering investment advice. We are not professional investment advisors.
Nope.
We are simply humans who are enjoying riding the wave of some of these amazing, investment opportunities and economic opportunities. And we want to make sure also that as we have these experiences, we share them with you as well. And so that's what's happening here. We're not advising you, we're actually talking about some of our own experiences,
Yeah.
that of friends, and then just observation of what actually is happening on social. So I'm looking at Facebook over the weekend, people are losing their minds, because Doge was I think captured a screenshot when Doge got up to 40 cents.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
past week it was getting up. It was getting up.
Twitter's going nuts over Doge. Trust it.
Oh man. So just to give a little context too, like at least with my specific like experience. And again, already gave the disclaimer. So I'll just share my story. So of course I know plenty of people like in my circle that got Dogecoin, later, earlier, like way earlier when it was like 0.00 cents.
Yeah.
So I'm getting all these different stories of people's experiences with them. So I'll explain my story. So, I've already known a few people that got it, and I'm just like, all right. By this time, I already, got bit by the crypto bug and put in a nice chunk of change into Ethereum right before it kind of had that nice little push. And I'm like, well, that was good timing.
Yeah.
Kind of struck, again with Dogecoin where it was up a couple cents, but I kind of got it put in a nice little chunk right before it like kind of just took off last week. And I'm like, oh, wow. And now we're seeing how it's kind of like, it's kind of stabilizing out and but it's staying at this new high for now, which is around this 30 cents right now. Whereas last week it was half that, if, a little bit less than half. I think I came in at like 10 cents or 12 cents, something like that. And yeah, I mean, it's been fun. It's been fun. And for other people, it's been a lot more fun. So it's just, it's just showing that people, this is what people are doing, right? Specifically for Dogecoin, people are making this a part of culture. You see the Dogecoin mascot everywhere, the Doge dog everywhere. You see people who are advocating, like Elon Musk, someone big, Elon Musk, and then you see these bigger companies, Slim Jim.
So last week Elon was calling the whales to come out and make some investments, and I think there was a big release of a purchase when Coinbase dropped its IPO or released its IPO.
And they just got public. So that's other news too. This past week, Coinbase became public.
So there's so much opportunity. There's a lot of economic opportunity. And ideally, our artists, our creators actually are able to take advantage of it. Our goal is to elevate creative entrepreneurship in our area and beyond. And we recognize that 2021 is the age of the creator. You will hear this, you will read about this. Hopefully you're already reading about this. Don't believe me, just go read something.
It's already happening. Yeah.
This time that we're living in is being given back to the people. We've been proving since 2020 that we can work from our homes, we can accomplish our work. And then also for those of us who may have lost our job, may have been struggling, are still struggling. Let's not forget, there are people who are still losing their homes. Mutual aid as a way, as a service, as an option, as an opportunity is still flowing. But we need to make sure that we're not leaving behind our creative people, because at the end of the day, and this is not just people who create visual art, music, performances.
Way more than that, yeah.
We had last week, Gina Mallett, CEO of Correlate Health, who has created, she's in health tech, and she's created an NFT, right? So the reality, she's a creator. And so we want to work with and want to elevate startups that are run by people of color, primarily Black people. We want to be able to elevate women-owned startups. We want to be able to elevate children-owned startups. We want to be able to elevate creators, because now is the time, now is the age of creator. So, and there's more, and as I say that, I have little bumps and chill bumps because, oh my God, there's a conversation that I had yesterday with an incredible creator, someone who's very well known in our area, about visualizing the creator, right? And what does that look like? What does that embody? So interesting things, amazing things to come. Announcements I can't make because they're things that are being created, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
Don't worry, we're gonna have such strong campaigns pushing out. You guys will, it's gonna be
yeah,
impossible to not know about it. We're gonna be everywhere.
yeah,
You know, we're gonna do it in a very exciting way. We're gonna be partnering with people who are just awesome.
producing
Uh,
awesome work.
yeah,
Yeah,
just doing some great things. Can't wait. Yeah, we're super excited. I'm just super excited. I can't wait till we start dropping these announcements. I can't wait till we start dropping our NFT collections. Like, you've already been working on some great art, guys. Make sure you are
yes,
following Ira. She's posting up some ill stuff. What's your IG? Drop your IG.
yeah.
IG.
My IG is Black NFTs 9, Black NFTs 9, and
The number 9. Yep, yep,
the
yep,
number 9.
yep.
And yeah, so the short story is for the last 10 or so years, I may have produced 2 items, 2 paintings, one very tiny painting and another painting. Um, and I work primarily in acrylics, photography, and then digital art. So a lot of my work, it's a process, right? So I'm painting a painting, digitizing that painting, and then throwing it into After Effects,
It's
Photoshop,
so good. It is so good. You guys have
making
to see
stuff
her.
move.
Yeah, you have to see her DMX piece. It is absolutely beautiful. Oh my goodness, like, I'm about to buy it. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Hmm.
I got some ETH. I got some ETH. Come on now. I got an
Yeah,
account.
you know what? I think the idea here is, as we are coming into the NFT world, and wanting to legitimize ourselves as not only the digital artists that we are, um, and encourage this work with folks who want to simply share their work, share their art with other people. Um, there are a lot of folks who have been in NFT game, and we hear about this. They're called OGs.
Right,
Um,
right.
yeah, a lot of this stuff happened in Clubhouse. So apparently they're called OGs, and because of the fact that this work in the NFT world is moving so quickly, someone made the comment that you can be in this game for 3 years and you're definitely an OG, but however, you can then be in this game for like a year, and because things are moving so quickly, I guess they were joking about you being allowed to call yourself an OG if you've been in the game for at least a year.
Or at your prime, right? Yeah, yeah.
Right?
Right.
But regardless, I think the idea here is to open up the NFT experience to help people understand what smart contracts are,
Yeah.
and to then provide them with the gas fees, with the money that
Right.
it's going to take to mint their NFTs and share
Right.
them with the world. And
Right.
that is what we're doing as well.
Right,
So
right, and that's exactly what. So I've been doing this little sandbox box experiment with this artist that I mentioned before. The
yeah.
artist name, guys, look him up. I don't know, we didn't drop anything yet, but his account is up. It's Valentine the artist. Valentine, the eyes, 3 eyes in Valentine. There's only one eye in Valentine, but you put 3 of them. So Valentine the
The
artist.
artist.
So yeah, I'm covering the gas fees. We made an account for him. Cryptos is extremely new for him, so I guided him. I coached him through how to do it. We did it in less than 5 minutes. It was super easy. Funded the account, and now once he's gonna have 3 pieces. And I can't wait for you guys to see it.
Yeah.
They're gonna be dropping very soon. We're gonna talk about it. But yeah, hopefully by next week it'll be dropped and maybe we can talk about it. But I'm in talks with another artist as well, doing a really, really dope collaboration for a series that we have going on. I
Nice.
cannot wait to show you guys that. You guys are gonna love that. We're gonna really get that going. But yeah, I'm just testing out the water, seeing how it works, so that when we come to you guys, we can tell you, okay, this is what
Yeah.
we went through. So yeah, be on the lookout for that.
Promoting their work heavily as well, making sure they've got websites specific
Running
about their
campaigns,
work,
yeah, like it's the
running
same thing.
marketing campaigns,
Yeah, absolutely.
connecting them to all the places where the NFT collectors exist,
Oh, yeah.
Discord,
Oh,
Twitter, Reddit,
yeah.
all the places, right? So anyway, this is Ira, and that's my homie Jamil. and we're gonna be out of here. NFT Creative Traders, if you want to follow us.
Yes, NFTcreativetraders.com, guys. Check it out. All
.com,
our
yeah.
info's there. All the info's there. Reach out to us. If you are an artist,
Mhm.
reach out. If you're a collector that's trying to look for some dope art and you don't know how to
Yes, please
navigate
reach
the space,
out. Yeah,
please
man.
reach out because man, I'm telling you, there's a lot of great stuff out there
Yeah.
that'll just look so cool. Like, you know, I'm about to get me a digital frame. Oh man, I cannot wait to start
Yeah.
showing that off. I'm getting that ASAP. I'm building up my collection first, but you know, we're guys just join it this summer. Telling
It's
you
gonna be
right now,
lit.
it's
All
gonna be
right. If you're interested, join us this weekend, 75 Sterling Street, a cleanup of 75 Sterling Street, the Sterling Street Sanctuary and Nature Preserve. So thank you. We're in Hartford. We're happy you are watching us. And thanks again to all of those folks who are constantly messaging me, who are saying, keep doing what you are doing. You guys are doing great. We love it. Thank you
awesome.
so much.
Thank you guys.
Have an awesome day,
Peace.
and Black Lives Matter. Talk to you later, people.